We're going to play the Purdy sound, but we were just made aware of something that is potentially inflammatory.
Oh, it's shocking. And it hits me in the cardiac, Goo, if you're out there listening.
I haven't heard it yet.
I haven't either.
You haven't heard it yet.
I'm going to withhold my reaction, and I want to say that I'm appalled, but I haven't heard it.
So
I'm pre-appalled.
We both
pre-shocked.
We both just grappled with the idea of texting the person who said this.
Yeah.
And then both of us decided, let's wait until we've heard it.
We should.
Before we text.
And you and I think, adore this person equally.
Adore.
Like, you and I, if this person were here, you and I might get into an actual fight over claiming rights for this individual.
I don't want to claim anyone.
No.
But, I mean, maybe on my taxes or something like that.
Seriously.
Yeah, but
it is tax season.
I respect this person in our industry as much as anybody out there.
Me too. This person's done a lot for me personally.
The lead-in to what was said is it's shocking.
Stunning.
All right. Let's put that over here on the side burner for, I promise, no more than 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because now everyone's like, what the hell's going on?
I love it.
So just buy 240, I promise. Okay?
You won't.
Probably not. We're not good at doing things.
245.
That's
just
not
hang with us.
My forte is not like, okay, I got this thing
Shout out, Matt.
Real quick that I want to tell you.
Totally.
Just trust me, it'll only take 2 minutes. 4 hours later, you're like, are you finished?
It's my guy. What?
Exactly. But we promised the Purdy, so let's start with the Purdy. What happened on Christmas? That was the last time the bright lights were on. You're not going to do that again, are you, you weirdo?
I mean, yeah, just it being a primetime game, Christmas Day and all that kind of stuff. And then, we sort of had 2 really good plays in the beginning of the game, and the stadium's feeling it. Everybody's feeling good. And then, boom, you make a mistake. So, it's something for me, it's huge to be able to get in that kind of moment and remember those kinds of things for as tough as they were and how bad as I felt after. Man, is that kind of stuff, it can help you if you allow it to go back and watch it on film and be real with yourself about those moments and what it takes to play quarterback at this level and be successful and play consistently and make the right decisions consistently. So those are all things that I took account from that game that I think I got better at. And honestly, we're going to find out, the playoffs coming up and in this game. So, yeah, I thought I took some stuff away from it, but at the end of the day, we're going to find out on Sunday or Saturday.
So twice. Is it all fixed? Well, we're going to find out. Not it's fixed.
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
And I love the statement of it can help you if you allow it to. That, to me, is one of the great statements he's made and one of the great teaching tools for all of us in terms of being able to learn from something. It can help you if you allow it to.
Yeah.
And that's where, I do believe that he's going to look at that, and I'm sure he's looked at it many times and seen what he did wrong and realized his mistakes and thinks about it in terms of how can I get better, and it can help you if you allow it to.
I mean, the bright lights have been on before. I'm trying to think of what would qualify as bright light games for Brock Purdy prior to this one. There were the playoff games last year.
Yeah.
There was the first start of his career. It was against Tom Brady. There was obviously the Eagles game last year. He didn't play very much.
And this year.
There was the Eagles game this year. There was the Dallas game this year.
Yeah.
You could argue maybe the Thanksgiving night game too in Seattle. So if I add all those together, this Christmas night experience was actually the first time that the bright lights were on and he hasn't played well. So I don't know if we're coming from a rational place with the idea that there is an issue there, but it does feel, and part of this is, again, the draftism that we've talked about. Part of this is just the nervous energy that comes from a fan base when you go into the playoffs. But it feels to me like a lot of people suddenly have Brock nerves again. Am I inaccurate on that? We can take your calls, 888-957-9570. Are any of you concerned about just Brock Purdy? Are you concerned about quarterback performance when it comes to this game on Saturday night?
Are you more concerned about Jordan Love beating you or Brock Purdy beating you as a Niner fan?
Am I more concerned about Jordan
And I
Love?
think that's where it lays for me, Mark. Like, are you more concerned?
How would you answer that?
I'm more concerned about Jordan Love coming in here and going absolutely
I think that's how I'd answer it too.
ape shift.
Oof. That one scared me. I thought you actually did it that time. Sometimes you can forget where you are.
Only once did I let it fly. Oh, yeah, that would be the time. But and I try to live on the edge, especially when the boss is still in the building. Yeah, exactly. You're living on the edge. I'm more concerned with Jordan Love coming out and throwing for 328 and 4, and the Niners maybe having one offensive hiccup and losing this game 35-31. I'm more worried about that than I am Brock Purdy going full Christmas Day.
I mean, the first
Christmas
one,
night calamity.
The first one would be almost, I don't know, which one's more out of character?
Brock Purdy would be more out of character.
Would it? Nobody comes into. I mean, I remember the Bengals game this year.
Joe Burrow was near perfect.
Yeah, near perfect.
Yeah.
But, is somebody going to come in and rock out with their Brock out and do that at Levi Stadium like they're going to do 350 yards and 4 tutties against this defense? Both of the things that you're laying out feel very surprising. Those feel very, very
sure.
And again, I think all of it starts with their run game. Jordan Love is not going to be nearly as dangerous if you're stopping Aaron Jones. That's going to be this is LaFleur.
Right.
This is out of the Shanahan kind of playbook here. And, they're going to try to run the ball. And if the 49ers are buttoned up with that, then that's when you get to pin your ears back and not let the quarterback pick you apart because you put them in obvious situations. And the Niners are very good at that, and they'll cause a turnover.
The two biggest passing days against the Niners both happened on the road. One was Matthew Stafford in L.A., and it was a lot of dink and or dunk. And the other one, which was maybe the other game where Brock Purdy did not play well, and many think about the concussion, was Minnesota.
Cousins.
And Kirk Cousins threw for, I'm looking at the game right now, he threw for 378 in that game, and Minnesota beat you. And again, both those were road games, but those were games where quarterbacks did come in, not to mention Cincinnati, where Burrow came in and passed the ball all over you.